NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Little Caesars Arena. Tonight, the Detroit Pistons taking on the Boston Celtics. The opening tip to the Pistons, and we're underway at Little Caesars Arena. Here comes the screen. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Knocks it down off the step back.
When the ball hit, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Tobias Harris. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big right there.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Celtics have it. Turns and slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Tobias Harris. The drive, right to the basket. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Now a steal on a very lazy pass there. From the painted area, won't go down. Justin Patton rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. They're back within a bucket. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
The possession in favor of Detroit. To Tobias Harris. Curling inside.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Short jumper won't fall.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Oh, straight down the middle for 2.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Scores from the post.
Old school.
Boston with the basketball. And it's rejected.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Fine to shoot. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. That's good D. Shot no good. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
For 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Screen coming from long range. Oh, good beating.
That shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. Oh, the heat check.
And count the basket inside.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Here comes the screen. Long range, first effort, but not that time. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Screen coming.
out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Nice touch around the back.
Stroking back, focusing on the rim.
Ah, the monster stuff. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? Harder screens because they're actually in the game.
The jumper's off the mark. For 3. To Tobias Harris. Lets it fly from long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Celtics have it. Boston with 4 to shoot. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Fires the 3. Not that time. He missed it.
And look, sometimes you don't utilize yourself as a some teammates involved with your passing.
Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Shoot or shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
A drive, baseline, but the shot won't go. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
One free throw, count it, it's a 3-point play, and the lead up to 8. His ball here. Jump off the mark. And that's a backcourt violation. Some substitutions are coming on in. Beyond the arc for 3. Man, that was a tough shot.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Fires the 3, knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Celtics have it. Boston with 4 to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not easy.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
For 3, he made his first effort, but not that time. Short jumper stays out.
Inevitably, you have to start making some shots. I don't know.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. That'll do it for the first quarter with the Celtics in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams. With you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Boston with the basketball. He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that's not an easy look.
Off the assist.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Here comes the screen. And he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed, when you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble. Look at all your options. Number 1, a hezzy. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number 2, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number 3, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. And he'll go to the foul line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
First free throw is good. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref's bit, and that's the game.
The free throw, good. And they add 1 more to the lead. It's up to 11. It's Detroit's ball. Gets it in the right corner. From long range is good.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Cruises inside for two.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Here's a chance from long range. Can't get the bounce.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
And that's going to get out of bounds, so it stays with Detroit. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. For three. Oh, that's how it's done.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Has a chance. Pistons clear the board. To Tobias Harris. Throws it up. Oh, blocked away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Oh, errant pass as it's taken away. Nothing going here on that drive. Knocks it down off the step back.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Tobias Harris. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Buries it.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Off the mark.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Curling inside. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Lets it fly from long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Fires the three, hits the trifecta.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Right now, the Pistons have the basketball and finishes strong.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Another chance. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Screen coming. To Tobias Harris. Driving right to the basket. Can't connect from in close. Has a look. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Add 2 more points. The find a way.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Substitution being made. in this one.
Boston Celtics, number 37, Shea Ogilvy.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defenders.
Count the basket. 2 more points.
Becoming fast. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with versatility plus the mindset,
Done.
oh man.
Like that in his hand. Pistons have it. That is great vision to set it up. Slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Justin Patton able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Harris. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Can convert the and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
2 minutes left in the
Celtics have it. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Over to the right side. Trying to cash in. Not that time. Here comes the screen. And the finish. Slam dunk.
It's that easy. Never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Oh, had him going there for a second. Beyond the arc for 3. Tough shot. He hits.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Here comes the screen. To Tobias Harris. Can't connect.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Fires the 3. Smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Beyond the arc. That misses. We head to intermission all tied up in what's been the start. Let's over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Pistons have themselves a tie after 2 quarters of action. The long-range shooting has been outstanding, and if they can keep it up, it's going to open up more things for them offensively. These are the guys getting buckets. The Celtics are all tied up on the scoreboard after 2 quarters. The long-range shooting has been outstanding, and if they can keep it up, it's going to open up more things for them offensively. These are the guys getting buckets.
Game track. Bench points.
The NBA season is long, and these days, starters take rest days. And that's why it's so important to have bench players that can be productive like we're seeing here today.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on the show in the opening half. There's a reason he
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Pistons don't have the advantage or the disadvantage after 1 half. The long-range shooting has been outstanding, and if they can keep it up, it's going to open up more things for them offensively. The Celtics have themselves a tie after 2 quarters of action. The long-range shooting has been outstanding, and if they can keep it up, it's going to open up more things for them offensively. Have a look at the leading scorers.
Game track. Bench points.
The coaches are getting the kind of bench production that can make for some interesting rotations. Keep an eye on the substitution patterns in the second half.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Justin Patton tips it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Celtics have it. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Harris. Has a chance. No good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Finger roll, finishing with finesse. To Tobias Harris. Has a look. A shot no good by Harris. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. The possession in favor of Detroit. Blocked away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Nothing going here on that drive. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Pistons. Tough make through traffic.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Able to convert inside.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Nothing going here on that drive. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Tobias Harris. Screen coming. Harris. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Knocks it down off the step back.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Scores from the post.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Pistons ball here. Has a chance. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
knocks it down from mid-range.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
Curling inside. Deep left corner. And that one is out. Boston with 4 to shoot. For 3, oh, he couldn't get it to go. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. After the tie-up, they'll throw it up and see who gets the possession. Rises for the slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Here comes the screen. Another chance. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Oh, he's denied.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
From long range. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Here's a chance from long range. And knocks it down. Jay, the defender, tough to gamble that time beyond the arc.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are squared to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
And the nice finish at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Here comes the screen. Shot clock to 4 for the Pistons. 4-3. That no good, off the mark. Cashes in for 2. Whistle stops play, and we'll get a timeout here for Detroit as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Mixing things up. line substitutions. Both teams making changes. With the interception, great defensive play.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Langston Galloway. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 78% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Lets it fly from long range. Won't go down. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's Detroit's ball. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
A fundamental shot right there.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Fires the 3. He engulfed him that time. He throws it down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Shot clock winding down. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's good for three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Celtics have the lead. Pistons basketball here to start the fourth quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes just 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
And he hits.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Boston with the basketball. Here comes the screen. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Beyond the arc for three. He buries it.
I love watching these coaches' moments. The coach was literally saying, no, 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 yes, yes, yes. That's how you make coaches look like masterminds.
A pass taken away by the Celtics.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
He's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. fires the three, shakes free, and hits.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw is good to cap off the three-point play, and the lead is down to three. Nothing going here on that drive. Boston with 4 to shoot. Has a look. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Defense making the ball handler work. Scores from the post.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Here comes the screen. Had a chance, but it's no good. Down low for Harris. Nice pass to get things going.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Nothing going here on that drive. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Going to launch beyond the arc and drains it.
Ugh, did you see the way the ball came off his hands? Not the best form in the world, but it is where it is. Count it. Maybe just don't count on it all the time.
To Tobias Harris. Doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
Here comes the screen. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Slams it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Looks like both teams teams are making substitutions. To Tobias Harris. Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover. Offensive board. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Celtics have it. Deep right corner. Nothing going here on that drive. Count the basket at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Tobias Harris. For three, Harris always looking to create a shot, even ones like those.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
And 2 points to the board.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws a defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of footwork.
To Tobias Harris. Screen coming. Harris. From long range. That won't go.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Trying to cash in, gets a look, can't hit.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Screen coming. Not that time. Harris. Oh, the slam popped out. Great feed, sets it up. Justin Patton with a piece. That's his third block this evening. Now the Pistons going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game.
The best basketball. And I know I'm saying this, and I shouldn't be saying it because I'm calling the broadcast, but as a player and a fan, you know you tune in to the fourth. This is where guys earn their paychecks. This is where you see real fight and real hustle.
Time to adjust. Both changes on the floor. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Celtics have it. Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
To Tobias Harris. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Justin Patton, huge block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Right now, the Pistons have the basketball. Probing the defense. Won't go. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw is good. It's a three-point play, and that just might put this game out of reach. Pistons have it. To Tobias Harris. Oh, emphatic slam.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
The free throw good as he completes the three-point play, and the lead is up to 9. The possession in favor of Detroit. Here comes the screen. And a backcourt violation. Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Harris. screen sets him up for two.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
Goes 2 for 2. Whistle stops play, and we'll get a timeout here for Detroit. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Justin Patton at the line. Off the mark on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they get a good win on the road. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics almost let this one get away from them, but they managed to get the victory. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Pistons must be devastated after such a close loss. When a team goes back and review the film, coach will probably find areas of improvement. But one thing he can't say is they should have shot better. They did a great job of scoring in this game. Check out the leading scores for the Detroit Pistons.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
of the game.
And while you can't track leadership on a stat sheet, it was by far the most impressive thing he did in this game.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.